Okay, so this is the accent meme for Tumblr. A couple of people I know have done it, so I'm just copying them really. My name and username. My name is Shona. My username is insert smart comment here .tumblr.com. Where I'm from. I am from, well, originally from Belfast. Moved up to Fermanagh when I was, what age was I? Was about 5. So yeah, my accent's a bit of a mix between Belfast, Fermanagh, and a little bit of American. Pronounce the following words: ant, roof, root, theatre, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, New Orleans, pecan, pecan. I'd never say that word ever. Just don't like nuts in general. Both, again, probably, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, caught, naturally, aluminium, GIF, GIF, tumbler, crackerjack, doorknob, envelope, gapoy, GPOY, gracious picture of yourself. I like gapoy, I'm gonna stick with gapoy. Okay, so now there's the questions. What is it called when you throw toilet paper in a house? That's normally referred to over here as antisocial behaviour. We don't do that thing. We are more fond of, you know, putting bomb scares on. Currently there's one 5 miles away from my house, so maybe that means there's no exam tomorrow. Yes! No economics. So yeah, we like bomb scares, but more commonly it is to put fireworks through each other's letterboxes. So, you know, but I know in America it's called TP, toilet papering. But yeah, we don't do that. What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? That is fizzy drink or lemonade. Personally, I just normally use the brand name, like Diet Coke. I'd go through far too much Diet Coke. It's like 2 litres a day, but you know, we'll not go into that. It's a slight problem. What do you call gym shoes? Trainers? It depends what you mean by gym shoes though. If you're wanting for like working out, they're trainers. But they can also be like Gutties or Converse skate shoes. The one shoes are all over there. I don't actually own a pair of proper trainers. Which kind of is why I never go to the gym, because I'm lazy. What do I call my grandparents? Dead. That's that. Okay, we can move on from that. There's one, I never see her. So, you know, she's pretty much dead. Although an interesting fact is this ring was my grandmother's. She gave it to my, well, she died when my mum was 5. And then my grandfather gave it to my mum, and then my mum gave it to me. It's the Claddagh ring. So it's like love, friendship and trust. So it's nice. I quite like it. I'm not a very girly girl, you know, my nail varnish chips, but I like that ring. So I wear it quite a lot. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry groceries at the supermarket? That's the trolley. I don't usually use one. I normally use a basket or my arms, because I hate shopping. I normally have headphones in. If I have to do the shopping, I'm crashing into everybody. So pretty much the reason why I failed my driving test. I have no control. Laptop's about to crash because it's overheating. What's the thing you change the TV channel with? The remote or my finger? More commonly my finger, to be honest. I can never find my remote. I don't actually know where it is at the moment. So yeah. Choose a book and read a passage from it. Book. There's tons of books over there. I'm just far too lazy to pick one of them up. So this is where I get awkwardly embarrassed and let you all know what I was doing today. Was reading Matilda. So I'll read the last like page or whatever. Okay, so it's the last page of Matilda by Roald Dahl, and I actually quite love this. I forgot how much I love this book. So Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms and hugged her, and Miss Honey hugged her back. and then the mother and father and brother were inside the car, and the car was pulling away with the tires screaming. The brother gave a wave through the rear window, but the other two didn't even look back. Miss Honey was still hugging the tiny girl in her arms, and neither of them said a word as they stood there watching the big black car tearing around the corner at the end of the road and disappearing forever into the distance. Roald Dahl. He's pretty amazing, actually. Okay. Do I think I have an accent? Not really, in comparison to a lot of other people. You know, you can hear other people. I mean, it is, you know, you've got an accent, yours is a really strong accent, whereas mine's like, not really. It's more the language I use that seems to define where I'm from more than how I talk. You know, if I'm angry, like at my hair, because it won't sit right today. If I'm angry, I sound like I'm from Belfast. Even though I say Belfast, it just sounds like I come from the back streets of it. If I have consumed an alcoholic beverage, more than one or two, I will sound extremely American. Probably because I was there for most of the summer, and I just love America and that kind of shebang. Would I rather be a wizard or a vampire? Well, if I'm going to compare the two best-selling, inverted commas, novels, you can hear my brother shouting about ugly wankers, lovely, best-selling novels about both wizards and vampires, which is the Twilight series and the Harry Potter series, I'd prefer to be a wizard, because you're still, you know, seems to be a lot more crack involved in it. Crack means having fun, not just the drugs. Do I know anyone on Tumblr in real life? I do, actually. I know several people. I know, but like, know of, I'm a spacebound rocket ship. I know the numbers are bad, that's Shane. I know Airsoft Ninja, which is Jamie. I know Oh Hi There Tumblr, which is Fergal. The funny feeling I know Should We Pretend. I feel kind of bad that I actually might not know who that is. This is so bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's Kirsty. I do know her. Oh, shush, shush. There we are. I know, who else do I know? Knox 666, to Charles, to Good Out Crack, Special Night Out. Haven't seen him in a while, actually. Buck Savage is Nathan. Also Hannah is Hannah. Sir Biggest Brian, I know Brian. The Ritz is Neve. Lost in the Trend is Mark, he's good fun. Freaky144 is also another Mark. Pillory Hallucinations is Josh. Josh and me are like besties. Well, not really, but we pretend to be. Ramblings of an Omega Male is Matthew. Niall Taggart, who doesn't actually go onto it, is Niall. He does Youth Parent with me. More Than Friends But Less Than Lovers is Steph. Good Days Like These is Neve. So I actually know a fair amount of people on this, which is always good. So end the audio post by saying any 3 words I want. See, you should never leave me to make decisions. I don't make decisions ever. I'm gonna say crack, because everyone, you know, who doesn't come from Northern Ireland believes you're talking about drugs when you're talking about crack. I'm gonna say wee, as in a little bit. Just a wee little bit. It's smaller than a wee or a little bit. So a wee little bit like that. And I'm gonna say anti-disestablishmentarianism. And I'm also gonna say onomatopoeia and Episcopalian and antiseptic. Just really like those words. So yeah, this is me, over and out.